ELI5. What can a GPU do that a CPU can't, and vice versa? A CPU can do everything and anything. A GPU can only do a smaller subset of what a CPU can do. But GPUs have more cores, and are simpler, so they can do the smaller subset at a faster rate since there are more of them and they are designed solely to do that smaller subset of work. A CPU is a guy at your job who can do everything. A GPU is the person in an assembly line that can only do one thing. CPU is like a boss and GPU is the workforce. The boss by himself can't get much done, so he needs hundreds of people to get things going. The harder the task, the more people the boss needs. However, the workforce itself is useless without the boss because they need to be told what to do, and how and when, etc. GPUs specialize in 3D math and other mathematical techniques that are useful for rendering modern 3D graphics. Because a GPU is specially designed for this, it is faster at it than a CPU is. A CPU can still do it, but it takes longer to get the same result. CPUs have a lot of features that are not available on GPUs. Just like an SUV has a lot of towing capacity, cargo space and passenger seating that you wouldn't find in a race car. A CPU is a couple of university-trained mathematicians solving very complex problems. Ask them to do 1 million simple additions and they will still be relatively slow. A GPU is like a million 10-year-olds. They can do a lot of simple additions and subtractions very fast, but aren't suited for complex math problems. The use is rendering video. It takes a lot of simple calculations, and the mathematicians, CPU, have better things to do, so that work is offloaded to the 10-year-olds. I'm not the most technologically advanced person, but I feel like I could still give a decent description. A CPU can't dedicate all of its resources to a graphic. Certain games these days can't even be played without a decent GPU. On the other hand, GPUs can't complete many of the basic tasks that a CPU does. For example, you can run a system with a CPU and no GPU, but not the other way around. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.